Excuse me. Hi guys, so Mimi, I feel guided to come on and do a soul tribe reading. So I'm going to start with Soul Tarot. So Spirit, please show me what it is my soul tribe and I need to see and hear today. What is it we need to see and hear? Well, that wasn't cool. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else at this time? Thank you. Okay, I have to get the ones that went. Okay, so the Queen of Cups fell out. Okay, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a call to journey back to ourselves and to reconnect with our heart and soul, often in a space of solitude. When considering the medicine of Queen of Cups, we can look to the myth of the Selkie, a being who is half human and half seal. Queen of Cups is a cry from our seal selves, a signal that we must take space in order to get closer to this primary, intimate, beautiful aspect of ourselves. Queen of Cups can be worked with in only a spare hour of time, or by taking weeks or months away to dive into oneself. Whatever is most accessible for you will do perfectly. No matter how you do it, you'll want to put that proverbial sealskin on and dive into the waves of your own wild being when this card shows up. Okay, so self-care, definitely a focus right now. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, an invitation to be of service through our lived experience, our own ancient and well-earned wisdom. Like the Great Basin bristlecone pine, the oldest tree in existence, you've survived, endured, and seen so much. How might your wise and wild encounters help others through their own? How might you give yourself more credit for that wisdom than you currently are? Okay, that is something to think about there. For sure, we've all, definitely go through our own lived experiences, and it definitely shapes us into who we are as people, right? Okay, I'm going to pull from the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck next. So, Spirit, what birds are we being sent at this time as a sign from the universe and the meaning of the bird? What bird is the universe sending us as signs at this time? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we got Cardinal. Okay, Cardinals on pages 34 and 35, so those numbers could be relevant to you. Leadership, confidence, creativity. Examine the area of your life where you are or should be a leader. Is your confidence shaky? The cardinal tells you to believe in yourself. Be proud of yourself for your abilities or the things you have achieved. The cardinal's bright red feathers call attention to it wherever it goes. A cardinal may be telling you to stand up, lift your head high, and take pride in yourself. The cardinal's bright red plumage also calls you to open yourself to creative energy. Have you been feeling blocked or dull lately? Call on the cardinal to help you open up and get your creativity flowing again. Okay, and along with the cardinal, out came the cuckoo, and both of these birds have been coming up in my soul tribe readings a lot recently. I've noticed. Okay, so the cuckoo's on pages 46 and 47. Ancestry, deceit, attentiveness. Celtic mythology tells us that the cuckoo's call can summon the souls of the dead. Therefore, the cuckoo can be a sign that you need to pay attention to your relationship with the dead. What can your ancestors or recently lost loved ones teach you? The cuckoo lays its eggs in the nest of other birds, often pushing one of the resident eggs in order to replace it. The cuckoo may then carry a message to be aware of deceit. Is someone not being entirely truthful with you? Finally, the cuckoo, a shy bird whose call is often noticed more than the bird itself, may be advising you to be heard rather than seen. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the healing waters. What other messages does my soul tribe and I need to share at this time about this healing journey, Spirit? What do we need to hear regarding this healing journey? Anything else? Anything else? Wow, we got a lot out of this deck. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of water. That's a lot of cards to read. But they came out for a reason, right? Here, just a little more room. Okay, so we're going to start with Isle of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this for us. Okay, this is on pages 94 and 95, so these numbers could be relevant to you. Legend says that Avalon was the island where Britain's mythical King Arthur was taken after being fatally wounded in his final battle. First mentioned in Geoffrey of Monmouth's fictional The History of the Kings of Britain, Avalon is said to have been ruled by the powerful enchantress Morgan Le Fay and her 8 sisters, who were widely renowned for their tremendous healing abilities. Some believe that the Isle of Avalon, which is also known as the Isle of Apples and the Isle of the Dead, is a mythical place of healing that exists beyond the veil. Others say that it exists in the physical. Avalon and its healing spring waters have been identified as Glastonbury and Somerset, southwest England, and even today pilgrims travel to the town. It's believed that the sacred place of healing was once surrounded by water and could only be reached by boat. This is a card of great healing and an invitation to see that your healing is an opportunity for great transformation. That perhaps the part of you that feels as if they're dying are actually being born anew. Maybe this healing journey is taking you somewhere truly glorious, somewhere sacred deep within. Healing Waters activation. I surrender to my healing. I activate the sacred intelligence within the waters of my body. I call in all the support that's most helpful. I believe in my ability to transform and heal. Absolutely beautiful energy. Yay. Try to get this nice and neat. That's good. Immerse yourself. Training, learning new hobbies, passions. Nice. Okay, let's find immerse yourself. Pages 90 and 91, so these numbers or years could be relevant to you. Follow your desire to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself in the topic that captivates you most. Maybe there's something you're passionate about that you're called to deepen your knowledge of through study or learning, or something you want to experience more fully. You're being encouraged to increase your wisdom and to experience life in a deeper way, to follow your passions and embark on some kind of higher and deeper learning. What are your interests? What would you like to learn more about? What topic fascinates you? What could you talk or read about without getting bored? Which field are you most interested in? What makes you come more alive? Maybe you're being called to consider a new career or explore the possibility of training in a new field. Maybe you're being called to simply surrender to your passions and dive even deeper into them in your spare time. Education, whether traditional or experiential, can never be taken away from you. Knowledge can open the mind and light up the soul. What do you want to understand more deeply? Is there something you've been considering studying, whether in a structured way or more experientially? Is there a course or program you're interested in? Is there something you're longing to explore for yourself? What piques your interest? What could you learn about without getting bored? Soul inquiry. What interests you or makes you come more alive? Okay, next we have metamorphosis. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. Pages 106 and 107, those numbers could be relevant for you. Water, more than any other element, is very used to change. Like lobsters, which must shed their shells in order to grow, when the conditions call for it, water transforms itself from liquid to solid into gas. And while it may appear that the way we humans change is a little more subtle and slow than that, as ever-changing beings living in an ever-changing world, we're constantly transforming too. Every moment of every single day is an opportunity to embrace or resist change. When we embrace change, we embrace the intelligence of life. When we resist change, we resist the intelligence of life. Often, it's in the growth phase that we feel most uncomfortable. When we've outgrown our skin or our shell or our old way of being, it requires great courage to release what was for the chance to begin again. This is what it means to transform, and it's what this card is all about. It's time to embrace what's changing around and within you and see it as an opportunity for great transformation and growth. Healing Waters activation. I embrace the changes that are happening around and within me. I'm ready to let them transform me. Okay, the next card, the Water Carrier. What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Okay, pages 140 and 141, those numbers could be relevant. In most parts of the modern world, humans have become disconnected from each other and the planet. We've forgotten simple things like where the water that sustains us even comes from. We speak about creating harmony and peace on earth, but really our focus should be on creating harmony and peace with the earth. Is it possible that it's our disconnection from seeing Earth's resources as sacred that's made us so disconnected. When we look into the future, we can see that without water, there can be no life on Earth. Without water, humanity cannot survive. This is a card about getting your priorities right and focusing on what really truly matters. In our busy world, it's so easy to get swept up in the things that seem important and urgent when really, at the end of the day, we realize that worrying about them has been a waste of time, resources, and energy. It's time to take a moment to pause, reflect, and reprioritize, to focus on what really matters, to chop wood and carry water, to care for those in our community, to understand what's really, truly important, and to act accordingly. Soul inquiry. What are you worrying about or doing that's a waste of time, energy, and resources? What are you being called to focus on instead? Okay, we have a lot of reflection going on with this reading. Okay, now we have the Healing Lagoon. Rejuvenate, time to heal, it's safe to stop. Pages 88 and 89. The healing waters are here to hold you, to heal you, to revive you. It's not only safe for you to slow down, sometimes it's necessary to take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, to replenish yourself with whatever it is that you're yearning for most, to slow down and rest. The Healing Lagoon is a place of nourishment, recovery, and rest. The waters are urging you to slow down to a sustainable pace, and wherever possible to give these things to yourself preemptively, not only when you burn out. This is a card of self-care, pleasure, and tender nourishment. How can you ease into resting, replenishing, regenerating, receiving? The healing waters of the Healing Lagoon are waiting to receive you, to replenish you, to hold you, to regenerate you. They're waiting to attune you back to your most natural and alive state. So book that vacation or that morning off. Reduce your working hours so that when you show up, you can show up fully. The patriarchal expectation of grow, 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 push, push, push isn't sustainable. Your body is your most precious asset. So take care of it and regularly make time to regenerate and rest. Soul inquiry, how can you make more time in your life to regenerate and rest? How can you practically prioritize your well-being today? Okay, and then we got I guess we had two more after that. Okay, now we have the sweet water, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. And this card always gives me Empress energy, divine feminine energy. And the sweet waters. Okay, pages 136 and 137. In mythology, the sweet waters are associated with the fresh waters of the earth and with the sweet breast milk of the Great Mother. Osun and Orisha of Nigeria's Yoruba people is associated with water, fertility, sensuality, and love, and also with the color yellow, honey, and bees. Osun is a great mother goddess who brings balance to earth and to humanity, and she's also referred to as a mother of the orphans. In Italy's Villa d'Este in Tivoli near Rome, there's a famous fountain called the Fountain of Diana of Ephesus, or the Fountain of Mother Nature. It features a sculpture of the Roman goddess Diana as Mother Nature, with multiple breasts out of which she flows sweet, fresh waters. We know that we need fresh water to survive, and yet we've not been protecting and appreciating the very thing that sustains us. When the waters are clean and protected, life is in balance and the world is fertile. This card is an invitation to enjoy the simple, sweet pleasures of life, to appreciate the fertility of nature all around you, to tend to your own garden and the sweet waters of your life. Soul inquiry: how can you recognize, receive, and enjoy the sweetness of your life a little bit more? Okay, and the final card from this deck. Lady of the Lake, new beginnings, something is about to happen. Okay, so this is on pages 98 and 99. According to legend, the Lady of the Lake, also known as Nimue and Vivian, was a powerful priestess or enchantress who lived in a castle in a lake beneath the mystical Isle of Avalon. Deeply associated with water and magic, she was a powerful healer. Some believe that the Lady of the Lake was in fact a role rather than a specific person, with many priestesses of Avalon and the Celtic Islands taking on the position. Others believe that the Lady of the Lake is based on Celtic water goddesses. A key figure in the stories of Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, the Lady of the Lake is closely associated with the great magician Merlin, the Knight Lancelot, and King Arthur himself. In one story, after Arthur is fatally hurt in battle, she helps take him to the healing Isle of Avalon, where he's set to rest until Britain needs him again. Whether the Lady of the Lake was one woman or a combination of many, what's certain is that when this powerful goddess came across your path, something significant was about to happen. And the presence of this card brings with it a message that something significant or new is already here or will soon appear upon your path as destiny. Healing Waters activation. I'm ready to step into my destiny today. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now I would like to pull. This would be messages from your higher self, my higher self, your higher self. You know, a message from our higher selves to ourselves. So what messages? It could be from ancestors as well. So what message do we need to see in here? Oh, we got a flipped over one here. Let me see what this is. Hey, where'd you go? Okay, now I don't know where it went. Okay, Spirit. Okay, thank you. What? Any more messages we need at this time? Any more messages from our higher self at this time, Spirit? There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Okay, so the flipped one, self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music, whatever you enjoy most, do that today. There is a heavy energy of self-care today for sure. Okay. So I feel like today is going to be a self-care day for me and hopefully for you as well. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that, rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to pull from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. So what other messages do we need at this time? What else should we be focused on with this healing? you, Spirit. So we have sexual energy that came out, number 25, and number 43, letting go. Okay, so perhaps there's someone sexually in your energy that you're trying to let go of. And with the 43, I get Emperor, Empress energy. So I do feel like there's something going on here with the sexual energy. Perhaps you're getting a pull on your energy and you're feeling a lot of sexual energy. If you resonate as a twin flame like I do, it could be your person pulling on your energy. The masculine tends to do that. Spirit, what soul message do we need to see in here? Any more? Any other soul messages? Any other soul messages for today, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Okay, they both had to fall to the floor. We got, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you fill your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that with which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Okay, and then we have, where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Today's soul action, do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. Okay, again, being guided to take that time to be alone and go within. Very heavy in the energy today. And I am so far spending my day alone, and I may end up deciding to do that for the entire day. Because Friday's my day off. Okay, so Spirit, what else do we need to see in here at this time? Okay, we got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Okay, so perhaps you've been getting some light body activation going on. You may be star bathing. You don't have to be. I haven't been. However, I do listen to light body music, and perhaps you do as well. You could resonate with that. Okay, but it feels like you are getting an activation of some kind, as am I, and it has to do with being a light worker. Okay, if you're part of my soul tribe, then you probably resonate as a light worker like I do. Okay, we have You Got the Love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. So I'm not sure what the Hadarian energy is because unfortunately my deck, this deck didn't come with a booklet. But codependency, perhaps you need to reflect on where you may still be being codependent in life, and then reflect on boundaries. So making sure you have strong boundaries in place where it counts. Okay, I'm gonna pull a chakra, pull from the chakra deck. I was gonna say a card, but we may get more than one. Okay, what chakra energy do we need to focus on at this time, Spirit? What chakra energy do we need to focus on at this time? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we start with the voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Okay, and then we have acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Beautiful. Transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Okay, and then we have elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. Beautiful. And now I'm going to pull some positive affirmations for the day. Okay, what positive affirmations do we need for today, Spirit? What positive affirmations does my soul tribe and I need for today? Wow, we had quite a few come out. I can't keep all these. I will keep those two. Okay, so we have release any residual anger and unforgiveness from your mind. Let go of old emotions and attachments so that you can bring new energies into your life. I apologize for all the loud noise in the background if you can hear it. My little great nephew and great niece are arguing. Okay, everything happens at perfect timing. Be patient and trust the process while you work toward what you want. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you for watching and I hope you have a great day.